He awoke early that morning, got up, did some chores, and when he returned to the bedroom, realized Kathy was unresponsive.
Just checked her out. She wasn't breathing. She had no pulse, so I started CPR.
Jazz and other family members said that in the days before her death, Kathy seemed her usual self.
I saw Kathy about 2 weeks before her death, and she appeared to be in very good spirits. In fact, my wife and I commented that we had never seen her so happy.
Unfortunately, Kathy's autopsy provided few answers.
There was no significant hardening of the arteries, nor was there any evidence that a blood clot had clogged or occluded the arteries.
Nothing was found. The medical examiners couldn't say cause of death, couldn't say manner of death, because they had no reason for her to die.
Could she have had a brain aneurysm? It was the autopsy showed nothing that showed any conclusive evidence of a cause of
Shut up!
death.
Hi. 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 Hello. That's good. Hi. All right, so I know it's Sunday. I know individuals is probably watching the game. Nobody paying no attention to me. I can dig it, but it's going to be here waiting for you. Appreciate those individuals. Thank you for being here. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world. But that Waterhead, whatever you want to call me, is at it again. 98.3.com FM. This is how we doing it. Got to get the tall letters out there so y'all can understand. But I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something. I want to talk about this give it God perspective, this give it to God narrative. So I want to talk about that. Um, and I want to talk about why is this give it to God perspective? Why is this give it to God narrative is scam therapy at its best. It's a scam. Don't get scammed. All right, it's scam therapy. That's all it is. It's scam therapy. Chris One Radio Group. Let me take a stab at it. All right. In all seriousness, people, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned in my short 52 years of living. You'll notice that every year that I live, I'm gonna up from 51, 52, 50, etc. I got the showing up in this bitch. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I need to do something right now. I need to do something right now. I need to do something right now. I got the show on here. I gotta send him some exclusive content because he's a Cash App coolie. All right, hold on. Publish this video so others can view it. The privacy setting will only be changed to malicious. Publish this video. Okay. Okay, it's got changed to unlisted. I didn't want to publish it. Okay, I got an exclusive content committee. That dude right there, Deshaun, is part of the exclusive content committee because he always give contributions to my Cash App. So I'm going to send him a couple of videos right now. These are videos of my one-on-ones. I'm going to send them to him as we are kicking it here right now. Hold on a second. Go into my messages. Okay, let me see. Should have his email. Okay, hold on a second. That's video number one. One-on-one. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, exclusive content club. Oh dear my. Hold on, I'm gonna mess up my own name. Hold on. Hold on. I sent you one video, Deshaun. Here comes another one, my homie dude. Okay, Deshaun is the first individual that's part of the exclusive content club, not committee, club. I forgot what I named it. Shit. Oh, hold on. Deshaun. Done. Boom. All right. I just sent my man Deshaun 2 exclusive content. It's one-on-ones that I did with individuals. And he gets to listen in. He gets to check stuff out. Why? Because he gave $25 or more. And you can too. Individuals that give $25 or more to my Cash App becomes an exclusive part of my exclusive content club. You can't see it. It's on the page, but you can't see it. But Deshaun gonna see it. All right. Let's be clear. All right. That's that. Got that out to Deshaun. Got some other videos too, but I gotta fish through them. I didn't title them up and thimble them up and et cetera, et cetera. All right. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. And part of this thing, Sunday, God day, stop it. I want to talk about scam therapy. What is scam therapy? I'm going to tell you. Scam therapy is individuals that don't intend on correcting themselves. Scam therapy. Scam therapy is an individual that you bring an issue up before them, and because they have no intentions on getting right, they say things that you just don't want to hear. What they would say, the individuals as part of scam therapy, I'll give it to God. Give me a second. People, I don't speak to my mom. You guys know that. But I can backtrack this situation some 15 years ago. And before I tell you about that, I want to just say this. People, bad things happen when too much testosterone get together, and bad things happen when too much estrogen get together. You come up with a one perspective narrative. When too much testosterone get together, when too much estrogen gets together. What I seen with my mom, aunt, and grandmother is an influx of estrogen. And one thing about individuals when it becomes an influx is when there's an influx, things become a bit one-dimensional when it comes to resolution. Yeah. Excuse me. Things become one-dimensional when it comes to resolution. What do I mean by things become one-dimensional when it comes to resolution? When there's an issue, all three people are going to come up with the same thing. People, that's practically impossible. This is why I will never understand how you can have in the community you guys call black 100,000 guys and 80,000 of them want to be a booty out nigga. I'm like, wow. So 80,000 people want to be this one particular thing. Don't get me started. So I did not want or should I say, I did not just say, all right, Ma, you did this one thing enough. It was a series of events that you can't exist as a human just thinking about having a trash logic like that. There's no way possible you could exist as a human, let alone converse with somebody in a state of mind other than just trash perspective. So I'm gonna tell you guys about a situation. My mom had a boyfriend. He was from Guyana. The man was from Guyana. The dude was about 5'6". My mom is about 5'7", so the dude is about 5'6". In 1994, my mom just up and said, I want to move to Florida. The man said, I'll go with you. Because this man said, I'll go with you, I held him in a high guard of respect. My mom was leaving New Jersey, heading down to Florida. He was looking after my mom. How did somebody send me something on Messenger when I'm on whatchamacallit right now and they supposed to be watching me on? Oh my gosh. All right. So, he moved down to Florida. And then a couple of years after that, my aunt fire. All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all about this aunt. This aunt was my Professor Xavier. This aunt, whenever I had problems in my family, I would go talk to my aunt. She was my Xavier. If you know the X-Men, the role of the X-Men, everybody went to Professor Xavier with their problems. I went and talked to my aunt. She was my Xavier. My aunt, me not knowing perspective of women at that time, was this individual that cursed. If she say 5 words, 3 of them are curse words. The last time we spoke, she practically cursed me out. When I was talking to her about the incident that happened with my brother and I, it was like, you could have effing went to the effing thing if you effing wanted to. You and T could have, and I said, Auntie, he didn't tell us anything. You could have, and she just cursed me out. That was the last time I spoke to her. My mom's sister. My mom is from that bloodline. She has that in her too. My mom is from a bloodline of women that think that having a bad attitude is all you need in life. I can curse you out. I can just be nasty to you. I can just talk to you like trash. I can do whatever. And because the best thing in life is to have is a fucked up attitude. Just curse and you will get everything you want. If I'm a curse heir. I'm a curse heir. I can just curse you out. I can be nasty to you, and I'm a curse heir. Yeah, that's right. I'm a curse heir. Okay, you guys got it. So shortly after my mom and this gentleman moved to Florida, this aunt house caught on fire. She has a 3-story home. The top level caught on fire. The whole roof burned off the house. $56,000 in damage. He quits his job in Florida. He tells my aunt, listen, you're getting 56,000. I'll charge you 40. You can put 16 in your pocket. My aunt says, cool. Not thinking that he would get robbed because that was his girlfriend's sister. He completed the work. My aunt gave him $25,000 and said, get the F out of here. I'll call the cops on you, all this stuff, because she wanted to rob him. My mom didn't say a peep. Here is monies that was coming into my mother's household, but my mom was, as I didn't see today, had a certain thing towards men. This is why my mom said nothing. I went over to my aunt's house. I said, Auntie, why are you doing this to him? He couldn't get the permits. Auntie, your house is done. Why are you doing this? My mom was looking at me like, who the F you think you are, blah, 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 blah. My mom said nothing. I called my mom up. I said, Mom, why are you allowing this woman to do this to your man? What's going on, Dave? I see you, man. My mom says, I'm gonna talk to my sister, your aunt. My mom says, why do you even care? Gee, Ma, I don't know. I said, well, you see, one day, a couple of years ago, my mom up and decided to move to Florida. And I said, this man is watching over my mom. So you're going to have to excuse me if I think that the mind state of this man that's watching over my mom, I want to see that he's, I don't know, being okay. I don't know. My mother and I had a long talk. My mom ended the statement with, you guessed it, I'm giving it to God. A couple of years after that, this same gentleman, now he's back in Florida. This same gentleman, my mother's boyfriend, he was from Guyana, so I don't know if he had his work papers. I don't know how it went, but him and my mom's friend that ultimately moved down to Florida to be with my mom, female friend, they decided they were going to open up a store together. He gives her $3,000 to open up the store, and they doing everything together. The day it was time to open up the store, she changes the locks on the store, tells him, get the F out of here and don't ever come back. Once again, my mom says nothing. I didn't realize things with women then as I realize now. People, animosity and hatred towards men, I swear to you, listen, this is, let me tell you, I'm going to do a show on animosity, but let me help you understand a little precursor. Let me go left. Let's just say every morning you have a woman, and that woman makes you food. And that woman makes you food, and that woman, every day when she finishes your food, she clacks the stuff together and say, come and get it! But the clacking is much louder. And one day you say, baby, you clacking the stuff, I got an earache. Animosity is not, okay, I'll stop clacking the things together. Animosity is she stopped cooking for you altogether. So a lot of you are dealing with individuals that when you bring something to their attention, instead of them saying, okay, I understand, I'm sorry, it's they change. When they change, that's animosity. All right? That's animosity. So, animosity. All right? That's animosity. So, I spoke to my mom about that. And now, when I'm speaking to my mom about this situation with her friend, it's not a nice conversation. Now that I think back, my woman says to me, this is why you don't have any friends. Yeah, this is probably why my mom don't give 2 cents about me. This is probably why my mom hate me. I'm playing this all back in my head as I'm telling y'all right now. And this is probably why my mom is on some, whatever she's on. I don't care. But um, this is, you know, it was like I'm talking to her now and it's not nice. And I'm like, why are you allowing everybody to do your friend wrong? Why? I said, listen, here's the reason why everybody is doing your man wrong. Everybody is doing your man wrong because all you do is talk about him. All you do is tell everybody how Walter ain't this, Walter ain't that, I pay my own way, blah, 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 blah. People, what I'm telling you is, and what we're talking about now is scam therapy when an idiot says, I'm giving it to God. That's the scam therapy. That's scam therapy. It's scam therapy. That's some crap. Deshaun says, give it to God. Not taking count. Excuse me. Giving it to God. Not taking accountability or responsibility for his or her wrong actions. Very well said. Deshaun, I don't know if you got those 2 exclusive content videos I sent you. Like I said, individuals that gave a contribution to my Cash App of $25 or more, you are part of my exclusive content club. So I don't know if, Deshaun, if you got them. If not, maybe I need to get your number. If you change your number, I got a 650 number. I sent that stuff to you. Exclusive content. I text them to you. I text you 2 videos. So wow. David says, your mom treats you badly, Chris. I'm glad my mom treats me right. That's a good thing. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell everybody something. I'm going to tell everybody something. Uh, let me go left for a second. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Deshaun. So check this out. As we navigate ourselves through life, we collect we we hit milestones in our life. I want to go left for a second. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. People, I am wearing a watch. I brought this watch in 1993. This was first watch that I brought for myself that was over $100. Of course, this ring I also brought in 1993. Commemorate high school. All my jewelry commemorates something. My cars that I own, except the 7 Series and the Toyota Corolla, commemorate something. When you reach milestones in your life, you do things to commemorate the milestone. At least I do. People, I am the most successful person in my family. I am. I am not going to sit back here and beg anybody in my family to love me under the context of, you don't love me, so I feel like crap. No, you don't love me, you with a King Kong dick. Really. Just bend over and let King Kong just rout your asshole. I'm laughing at something else. I am. I'm laughing at something else. Can't help it. I'm laughing at something else. I will not navigate myself through life, and I done seen enough information on the please love me, mama. I love you, mama. Please, mama. I'm your son, mama. No, we ain't doing that over here. We ain't doing that over here. I would have did that 15 years ago. In the 15 years from then to now, I got too much ample evidence on mothers hating sons. I got too much evidence on mothers teaming up with baby mamas to destroy sons. I got too much evidence on mothers treating sons like daddies. I done got too much evidence on it. Even my psychiatrist, when I went to see my psychiatrist last year, the first thing my psychiatrist asked me is, let me ask you one question. Do you look like your father? I said, yeah. She said, well, your mother is mismistaking you for her father, for your father. Thank you. I believe her. I want to be clear on that. If you can't be proud of me as a mom, I don't care nothing about you. And for those individuals that are listening to me saying, but damn dog, that's your mom. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. People, titles don't make the person, spirits make the person. Let's be clear about that. Titles do not make the person. All right? All right? All right? You never heard that nowhere else before. Titles, let me say it one more again. Titles do not make the person. Spirit make the person. And you will not consume my mom's body under the context of you're a fucking devil, under the context of I'm your mom. We're gonna pass on that. All right? We're gonna pass on that because I need to express something to everybody. I need to express something to everybody. I don't invite negativity in my life. Not a one-off. It won't be I'm gonna talk to you like crap this one time. Please understand I'm having a bad day. I'm on my Mr. cycle. I'm just no. So sorry for you, Mister. So sorry for you. I don't allow that. I don't give it out. See how that goes? I don't give it out. I'm not taking it back. And individuals in my family, from mother to brothers, I done got it too many times. I done got it more than once. I'm tired. And for me to sit back and be like, I can't do it no more. I can't. I stopped all that when I turned 50. Really. All right. So what I witnessed was the first time I heard "Give It to God" is when the first incident, and I was looking for, I was hoping that this thing that was happening to my mom's boyfriend, I thought the first time was a one-off, but now I realize the cult of women of color, and here's what I mean by that. It's I'm gonna share your pain. Girl, hello? Girl, let me borrow your pain. Girl, what's the matter? Nigga done cheated on me. Oh girl, let me borrow that too. It's like everybody just I've never seen it in nothing else before. And it's like my mom has allowed individuals to treat her ex-boyfriend now like crap because everybody's just bouncing pain off each other. A woman by the name of Erica Snowden said, it seems like us black women, we are infatuated with pain. Touche. So here's what I know now. If you don't go to therapy, which means go see a therapist. If you don't go and see a therapist and tell that therapist, I need help, I have a twisted mind, my perspective, my logic is that of a POS, then it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But I tell you what, when you do go to therapy, after about the third session, get at me. But until then, bruh, I'm not. Let me tell you something. Okay, I think what I got to tell y'all is, let me tell you the power of therapy. not the Bible and not church. Let me tell you the power of therapy. The first time I went to go talk to my therapist, I was sitting in there with the therapist, and I was doing what all black men do. Hey, how you doing today? How you doing today? Was the ride here okay? Yeah, I flew in on a red carpet. How much time we got? Mr. Smith, we got a whole nother 57 minutes. You've only been here sitting with me for 3 minutes. So this individual, he suckered me when I went to therapy. Oh, he suckered me good. He said, okay, Mr. Smith, where do you live? I told him where I lived. He's like, oh, that's a nice area. He just kept the accolade. Oh, nice area. Right in. Live in a house? I own my house. Oh, good. Good for you. Who do you live with? Oh, by yourself. Oh, so you pay all the bills by yourself. I didn't say that, but where do you work? Oh, you got your own business. How many employees? Oh, just you. That part of the creek, that's a rural area, right? Okay. Let me ask you a question. How often do you see your neighbors? Oh, I see them once a week. Yes, houses are spread out. Then he says, so, let me add up this perspective there, chief smart black guy. You live in a desolate area. Would you agree? So you live in a desolate area by yourself. You work by yourself. And all this, you got a lot of by yourselves going on there, chief. And when he said that, I was like, oh, snap. About 2 or 3 sessions later, he was like, I was telling him what's going on, and he was like, you got to move. You got too much hurt and pain going on at that house. You got to move. You got to you got to move. And, being an individual that was like, oh, no, that's my house. And I could never dreamed of living nowhere else. I swear I couldn't. I could never dreamed of living nowhere else. Like, this is the ultimate place to live. I would just want to stay up here. And it got to the point where I ran out of that town. In order for, well, let me just say this. I started adding up a lot of things that he said. And because I'm open-minded, I thanked the higher spirits that I was able to not be closed-minded because I'm so intellectual. And moving was the best thing I ever could have done. That's number one. And number two, moving started my healing process. So, when it comes to individuals not seeking therapy when they should, I don't think highly of them people. I don't. You can't tell me you can't explain to me giving it to God versus going to go talk to somebody. Listen. Go suck a rock. Really. I feel sorry for. I mean, the insults are coming. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for your kids. You took dumb to a whole new low. I'm laughing at something else. You took dumb to a whole new low. It should be illegal to be that dumb. I mean, it's impossible to be that stupid, because I know and I witnessed the power of therapy. It's it's the best thing in the world. This is why I told my brother, My next step, I'm cursing people out like a bee on the street. That's my next step. Because what you said to me, you said it with the attempts to cut through the core. You said it. You said it with the attempts to cut through the core. You said it with malicious intent. My next step, my defense systems are up. People, I want to be clear about something that I told y'all, because y'all ain't listening. No, you ain't. I told y'all that I have a love alarm. You only get a love alarm when you love yourself. When you love yourself, you get a love alarm. What I will never do is I will never shut my alarm system off. I told y'all, and I heard what I said because I was sitting in the studio when I said it. Excuse me. I told y'all. Um, I could be on Fifth Street. My love alarm has a 100-block radius. It will protect me all the way up to 105th Street. When you have a love alarm, when you have a love alarm, you're so conscious of everything. When you have a love alarm, when people say things to you, they think they're saying things to you and they hide in animosity. When you have a love alarm, you know why animosity glows when you have a love alarm? Because you know you gave that person love and you can hear the bull crap in there and it just lights up. That's why I tell people that I can't deal with negativity. It's not because I couldn't if I wanted to, but my love alarm would just be going off. Like, and the love alarm is very unique. The love alarm is very unique to the situation. It tells you specific. It don't just beep. It don't just make a tone. It it yells off specific things to do when you have a love alarm. It's a very higher conscience of love for oneself. And I have a love alarm. And here's what I know. And Deshaun, to hear this when you listen to the content. When people say some foul things to you, they say it because they want a response out of you. Yeah. When people say things to you, they want a response out of you. I always tell you that when people are hurt, they want you to feel like they feel. So they will say things to you in order to yield that feeling. So they will say things to you. I will not allow anybody to think that they could say something screwed up to me to get a response out of me. You got that off because you're family, and I did not. My love alarm had a setting. My love alarm had a setting for it. It didn't have like family. It didn't have it. It didn't have. I got the newer system now. When I turned 50, I got the newer system, and I found out that it only you only get that new system when you're 50. So when I turned 50, I got a new system. All right. So don't allow somebody. Don't allow somebody to tell you, I'm going to give it to God. People that scam therapy. It's trash. Individuals ought to be ashamed of themselves. Honestly. For real. For real. Uh, Dave left a comment on one of the videos and he said they give it to some imaginary guy in the sky. And I had to come back and say, what the fuck are you talking about, Dave? An imaginary guy in the sky? There is no guy in the sky. The only thing that's up in the sky are clouds in the air. And not even a lot of it. The higher you go, the less air there is. That's the only thing up in the sky. So you look up and give it to God. Look, no, stop. Of course, I was fucking with David. I'm fucking with Mir. But this is what happens when individuals give it to God. No, you ain't giving it to nobody. That's your cheap out. That's what giving it to God is, a cheap out. That's all it is. It's a cheap out. You can say what you want. Oh, I'm going to give it to God. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Show me where. Tell me what happened when you gave it to God. What did God say? God didn't say anything. And the reason why God didn't say anything, you might not believe this. He doesn't exist in the flesh. Let's just say that, in the flesh. All right. I want to be clear. He doesn't exist in the flesh. All right. Let's just say that. From now on, when we talk about the existence of God, he does not exist in the flesh. All right. If individuals want to insist on making it seem and making it appear as though they are giving things to God, and you should understand that or take that as some merit. May I invoke you doubting the benefits? Do not give the benefits of the doubt. Doubt the benefits. Okay, you heard what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? Do not give the benefit of the doubt. Doubt the benefits. That's where you need to be. Do not allow somebody to tell you, I'm giving it to God. Don't allow your man to tell you, I'm giving it to God. Don't allow your woman to tell you, I'm giving it to God. No, you need to take Esther therapy. You need a resolution. You need somebody to sit down there and tell you, this is your problem. And the reason why individuals don't want to give it to, don't want to sit down and talk to a mortal, because nobody wants to sit down there and listen to somebody say, you have an issue. You have an issue. People in 2016, this individual, talking about my mom's boyfriend, this individual got into a car accident, and him and my mom wasn't dating at the time. He got into an accident at 72 years old in 2016, and I went to the car dealership here in Virginia, brought him a car, shipped it to him, and I had it sent to my mom's house. He picked it up, and I told him, hey, look, the title is, if you look under the car mats in the back, the passenger side car mat, the title is under there. And what I told him was this: I know it's of no consolation, but for all you've done and all you've been through, I'm sorry. You know what that man said to me? That man said, well, hell, you owe me a lot more than that. And we started cracking up. That dude was a good man. He was a good man. A good man. And my mom and friends treated him like a pile of horse manure mixed with donkey poop, etc., etc., etc. People, I'm going to tell y'all something if it isn't clear yet. I roll with the forces of good. I'm not interested in anybody I know doing something fucked up under the perspective of just lie for me. I'm not doing that. I'll give you an example. My brother, the one that got 2 kids out on his wife, the one that filed bankruptcy in 2018 because he worked for the fire department for over 20 years at $100,000 a year, and got a wife that's also up on the fire department, but he's a broke bastard because his loyalty is to no one. He filed bankruptcy in 2018 after working for the fire department for 20 years. I mean, who does that? You'd think they'd have their life situated and squared away. But he filed for bankruptcy, like I said, because his loyalty is to the streets. His loyalty is not to family. You know, here's a dude that was living in here. Let me tell y'all. Let me go left for a second. Let me tell y'all about this dumb motherfucker. I'm back. I respect the dude. I'm not telling y'all his name, but come on. Let me tell you about this. This dude rented 3 garages on Evergreen Street in East Orange, New Jersey. There's a place that you can rent garages. My brother rented 3 garages in a row. I mean, there was rats outside that place like this big. And my brother rented 3 garages, put a water tank in there, put one of them RV toilets in there. And my brother rented 3 garages because the rent was only $75 a piece. And he was like, man, all I got to do is pay $225 a month, and I got a house, and I got and his wife took him out of that. His wife said, look here, nigga. His beautiful wife said, "Look here, nigga. I'm not coming to the garage, parking my on some RV toilet that does the compost thing." Give me a second. Boy, let me tell you something. The people that fucked me over, boy, I mean, I mean, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about my brother now, like, God, boy, you got some nerves. Boy, I oughta. All right. But this woman, beautiful woman, had her own crib, had like 2 houses already. My brother never owned a house, always had fucked up credit, got fucked up credit today, still got fucked up credit. You know what I told my sister? Everybody in my family just, you got to get it together. But here's a woman that had houses, had a 5.0. She was doing her thing. She was about it. She was crunk baby. She was bouncing baby, and not sexually like a big butt or nothing, but she was doing her damn thing. Effed around and hooked up with my damn brother. Lord have mercy. Or as Shabba would say, Lord have mercy. And thank God for that woman. She took my brother out of a trash perspective thinking. And let me want to be clear about something for all those. He was working for the fire department when he had these 3 garages and didn't have no bill. Ain't like he had bills. He just was knee deep in student loans. He never went to school for nothing. And none of that. He just was. That's the way he wanted to live. All right. And how do he repay this beautiful woman for taking him out of a trash life? For he marrying her and then him becoming a homeowner. How do he thank her? How do he repay her? This is a go left, by the way. How do he repay her? He cheats on her and put 2 babies in another woman. and I said all this at to say, now I'm straightening back up. People, I do not help the forces of bad under no circumstances. Am I an angel? Am I a saint? No. Do I do bad things? I don't want to contradict myself. Yeah, you know, I take a pee outside by a tree. Somebody got mad at me. I went and took a shit on their lawn. Yeah, like 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I mean on their porch. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I went up on their porch. I dropped my pants and I cocked the shit right up. Oh my gosh. I did. I do some messed up stuff in life. But I did that for the forces of good as payback. Yeah. So I do messed up stuff in my life too, y'all. I'm not an angel. I did. So, but I'm saying all that to say that this dude calls me up one day and tells me, "Hey man, call me. I'm home. Call me and tell my wife you broke down because I want to go check this other chick out." And when he said that, I added up all the things that this beautiful woman did for him, and I said, "Nah, bro, I ain't gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Come on, man. Don't involve me in your schemes, man. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Come on, stop. I'm not gonna do that." So I just, I got a different way I roll, man. I just roll a little different. I know I roll differently. I just roll different, And uh, when I have an issue, hold on a second. Got me in here tearing up. All right. What I know is, I know this for sure, by the way. What I know is, people, when you stay in the realm of greatness, you need not have to transition into anything. People, I don't have to transition. I don't. I don't have to transition. You know, I don't. I have this thing where, you know, I don't have to transition. But I am so honest with myself that when after I left my mom last year, I knew my spirits had been knocked off its axis. I knew that. I knew that. I felt that feeling of I needed some help. Um, and I went and talked to I went and talked to my therapist, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I would tell anybody, everybody, if someone says something about you, go to therapy. Find out the reason why. You will be relieved. It's not about you being less than. It's not about you them being better than you. You being less than. Take your ass to therapy. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Two of my idols are Howard Stern and Colin Cowherd. You know what? Uh, Howard Stern says he spends 30,000 a year on therapy. He don't go for any reason other than just to go. Howard Stern says he go to therapy 3 times a week. People, do it. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Stop talking to your friends about your issues. Stop talking to your friends about your issues. Stop thinking that, hey, appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Hey, um, I go to my best friend. I'm gonna tell you right quick about a woman that I dated. I dated this woman one time, and this is when I realized um, that the unfortunates, a lot of issues go unscathed, is because a lack of acknowledgement by the host. Um, and so I was dating this woman, and and her mother boyfriend molested her. And when she told her mother about it, her mother put her out, made her go live with her grandmother. I asked this individual, let me ask you a question. Who did you talk to about this issue? She said, no one. I said, wait a minute. Hold up. You mean to tell me you didn't talk to anybody about this? I talked about it to my friends. Um, friends don't make good therapists. They don't. They don't. They don't. You can say they do, whatever. Friends are going to tailor things, and friends are going to tailor answers to you based on who you are. A friend ain't going to tell you, so she had a big booty. She wiped you out. Tell me something. What did you find interesting about Shaquita with a big booty, other than her having a big booty? Because that's the question that a therapist is going to ask you. Here's what your friend's going to say is, that bitch! Oh, that done took, oh, that, oh, what a, that chop! Yeah, that's what your friends are going to say. That's what your friends are going to say. You see yeah, that's what your friends are going to say. Oh, I can't believe that bitch! Here's the typical, y'all kill me with this one. Y'all kill me with this one. Y'all kill, check this out. This one. All of y'all. All of y'all. You. No. No, dog. The one with the red on. Yeah. Y'all kill me with this one. This what y'all kill me with. I'm going to say this and you're going to be like, damn, you calling me out. This the one to kill me. Y'all kill me with this one. After all I did for them. Oh God, y'all kill me with that one. Hey man, I did all this stuff for her. Yeah. It's the reason why this. The people that do all that, they're called what is that? They're called the big dummy. Yeah, but when you finally backtrack, what's going to happen is, guess what? What's going on, Max? Guess what? Guess what? Your friends are going to side with you. Your friends, therapists don't do that. Therapists going to be sitting down there. Do you think it was wise to date somebody with 6 kids by 6 different individuals? You made $200,000 a year. Do you think that was a fair relationship? Do you think that person was using you? That's what a therapist is going to say. Your friends are just going to go through the motion, through the gamuts of what that there they call it. What that there? Oh yeah, a patting you on the back scenario. Yeah, that's what your friends going to do. Go to therapy. Don't give it to God. God busy. God ain't going to answer you. Okay, let me just say this for all you idiots that want to give it to God. Let me just say this. Okay. Which is more important? Going to go get a smoothie at the drive-thru or saving your relationship? Which is more important? Some would say, most would say, saving your relationship. Okay. So when you go to the drive-thru and you roll your window down, welcome to Okie Dokie Burgers. Can I help you? Yeah, hey, listen, man, I don't want an Okie Dokie burger. Just give me a strawberry smoothie that there. Oh, you want a strawberry smoothie that there? Yeah, give me a strawberry smoothie that there and give me some extra napkins. Okay, drive around. So you went and ordered a smoothie that there. You went and ordered a smoothie that there, and when you talk to the box, they talk back, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they talk back, right? You talk to the box, they talk back. Okay. So now you're trying to save your marriage, your relationship, whatever. And it goes something like this. Lord, I need your help. Lord, what do you think I should do about this relationship that I invested all this stuff in? Let me help you out. You ain't gonna hear shit. You ain't gonna hear nothing. So let me get this right. Let me make sure I understand you right. Everything else, you want communication. Say something back. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Oh, okay. That's easy. You tell your kids, go clean up your room. You want to hear, okay, mommy, okay, daddy, right? You go order a pizza. Yeah, can I have the Okie Dokie pizza with the fried doorknobs and the baked spark plugs? Yeah, I'm a mechanic and a carpenter. Y'all don't make a doorknob pizza? No, we don't make a doorknob pizza. Who in the hell eat doorknobs? Oh, okay, my bad. And you go on. But you would have you was talking to them and they made it clear we don't make doorknob pizzas. We don't, I mean, where would we get like doorknob? Who eats doorknobs, right? Right? That's how they go. But when it comes to saving you, because that's what therapy does, when it comes to saving you, you want to give it to God. Like I said it then, I'm going to say it again. Giving your problems to God is scam therapy. That's all it is. You're running a scam on self-help. You're running a scam on getting yourself right. You know why? Because you're a loser. You're a donkey whore. You're a shit ass. That's what you're, a shit idiot. That's what you are. All those things. You're nothing. You're worthless. You're a loser. I'm laughing at something else. I'm about to bounce. But listen, I want to thank you guys for listening. And Deshaun, once again, for individuals that donate $25 or more to my Cash App, I sent Deshaun exclusive part of the exclusive committee club, exclusive content club. Yeah, the ECC, damn it. The ECC. Deshaun is the first exclusive member of the exclusive content club. So for individuals, good night. I'll see you guys in the morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye.